What is going on, YouTube? This is Randall, back at RJ Vapes, doing another video. Alright, this is going to be a little update. I'm going to pretty much, it's going to be like a little mini vlog real quick. Probably like a 20-minute little vlog, something like that. I don't know. But yeah, good to be back. Right off the top, I want to congratulate one of my friends, one of the family, Shattered, my man Brody. Got another little baby on the way. That's really fucking exciting. That's exciting. I got excited about it. Congrats to all of you up there, Shattered, Brody, Brad, Megan, all of you. Congrats. But yeah, jumping off, holy fuck. Dude, this has been a little bit like crazy lately. Went on a trip, I just came back. I've been sick like as a dog. So I haven't really been posting anything on Instagram, been doing any videos. I've been sick as hell. Everything that's been going on, pretty much I've been sick. Went on a trip, went on a little business trip, and I got sick. It sucked. I hated it. I thought I was dying. But hey, what can you do? Now, I want to get into a couple things that are going on in the FDA. A couple things that are going on, some regulations, some rules, some laws, and all this good shit that people love to hear about. First off, something that is really, really good. Looking into it, we have a new head of the FDA, Dr. Scott Gottlieb. He's our new head for the FDA. He looks very promising from what I do understand so far. I can't dive too deep into it, but I have heard from a couple of people. He is changing things, a lot of things for the better, and then he will have to change a couple of things for the worse. My guess is taxes and a couple regulations, stuff like that. That's my guess. I don't know. I don't really want to get into it, because I don't want to say anything that's not true. But from what I do understand, they're changing some things. Here in a few weeks, there will be something put out into the media for the FDA deeming regulations. Following that, there was a new head of the FDA. Following that, HR 1136 will be going into being viewed from Congress very, very soon. It will be going in. Hopefully, it will be going in very soon, which is a very good thing. We have a good amount of co-sponsors behind it so far, and again, those that don't know what HR 1136 is, it's the Cole Bishop Amendment. Cole Bishop Amendment, we did have one last year for 2016. That was HR 2056, 2058. But now it is 1136. HR 1136 is the 2017 Cole Bishop Amendment. That is changing the predicate date for the FDA. FDA wants to make everything from one day from this date back the only thing you can use. For their date, the only thing you'll really be able to use, and it'll be on the market, are basic egos and cigarettes. Pretty much it. So this one I'm using right now will be illegal. But Cole Bishop Amendment, HR 1136, will change the predicate date. So I'm being optimistic about HR 1136. I'm being very optimistic about this. Very good back behind it. There's a lot of people behind it. And I'm very optimistic, very hopeful that this will go through, and it can change the predicate date. Change the predicate date. I don't know why I'm doing this. But HR 1136. Hopefully it'll go through, and hopefully we can get that predicate date changed. And then again, talking about another state that made a stupid law. I mean, it's a law that can be passed. New York, the fabulous New York. I've been in New York several times. I love New York. It's cold as fuck there though, but I love New York. Now, New York, they're putting a tax on that's pretty much doubling a bottle of e-liquid. That is doubling the cost of a bottle of e-liquid. And they're making anything over 100 mils of juice illegal. You get fined for it. You'll get a fine for it. Do you have anything over 100 mils of e-liquid? You get a fine. Now here's my thought. Buying 100 mils. Is a police officer supposed to know the weight of every bottle? Let's say you have a off-brand Chubby Gorilla style bottle. They all weigh different from the ones that Lost Art uses to the actual legitimate Chubby Gorilla bottles. The bottles that Air Factory uses, those are 100 mils on the seldom shit labeled 100 mils. And then you get your 120 mil bottles. I mean, dude, come on. Let's say you have a 120 ml bottle. You've been vaping it for 2 days. You don't know how much juice is in it. How's the police officer supposed to know how much juice is in it? And is this also 100 mils of e-liquid on your person? Can this be also in your vehicle? Dude, these are things that they have to think about when they're making a law. They don't say on your person as in on your person or in your vehicle. And how is a police officer supposed to know if it's over 100 mils of e-liquid? Are they going to know the weight? Because kind of there's a variation of weight from the bottle and how thick the liquid is. There's weight differences with this stuff. Are they supposed to know every brand of bottle, every glass bottle, every plastic bottle, every Chubby Gorilla bottle? Are they supposed to know the weights for all these? And the weight difference from a 70-30 blend to an 80-20 blend, 85-15 blend? Like, dude, you gotta think about this stuff when you're making a law. Come on. So this is something that I did not understand, like in the slightest bit. How is a police officer supposed to know if it's 100 mils of e-liquid? These are things I do not understand. I mean, things just don't fit together really, really well whenever you come into that law. Talking about a limited amount of e-liquid. It just does not come together properly. I'm talking about that. If you live in New York, only in New York, can you do this? You can text 526-216-5373. That number will be in the link in the description to this video. 526-126-5373. And that number will bring up your area congressman, whoever is in charge of your area for the state. It brings up their name, tells you their name, and then you can contact them and ask them to look into Part FFA 3009. That is the part of the bill that they're trying to pass for the state of New York. Contact them, tell them to look up Part FFA 3009 and throw that shit in the garbage. Throw it in the garbage. That's just a stupid law. I mean, the taxes, there has to be taxes. Nobody wants taxes, but there has to be taxes on some things. And this is not a sin tax. This is not a sin tax. Vaping is not a sin tax. So technically they can't really tax it. But they're gonna try. And the whole thing with the 100 mils, that's just fucking stupid. It's stupid. Come on. I can go all day, dude. It's just a very stupid, thought out law. How are they gonna know if it's over 100 ml? Or are you gonna limit shops to carry 100 ml bottles? I mean, there are things that just aren't listed, and that just really don't make sense. But yeah. Then coming into another thing, totally off of FDA, states, all that good stuff. I want to say thank you to everybody that subscribed this last week. I had two people give me a shout out on Instagram. Pretty much boost me 10 subscribers in 2 days. Boosted me 10 subscribers in 2 days. I went from 5 to 15. So thank you for coming over, subscribing, and thank you for everybody that watched my last video. I had so many messages on Instagram and comments in that video, and that really hit me in the feels. That really hit me in the heart. So thank you to everybody that went over there and looked at my last video. Thank you everybody that subscribed to the channel. And I mean, everybody that subscribed to the channel is I have on Instagram. So I mean, you can see me in a different light outside of my Instagram. I'm more laid back, casual, just relaxed doing this stuff. So I mean, thank you guys. And then talking about my last video, I'm gonna do another one. Talking about all the people that are a part of the Vape for the 22 movement. All the people that jumped in, all the companies that jumped in, talking about the Vape for the 22 movement. That was going to be the next video I'm putting up. And I want to talk about one of those companies right here, right now. 50 Shades of Custard. 50 Shades of Custard. Go check those guys out on Instagram. Shane is a really cool dude. That is a really cool dude. He does lives regularly, and on his lives he gives away coupon codes. Guess a number from this to this. Pick the right number, and you win coupon codes for e-liquid. I mean, that's awesome. That's fucking cool. And I mean, that's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. He's a real cool guy. So go over there, check his page out on Instagram at 50 Shades of Custard. I'll put his information down in the link in the description. So go check him out. What else I got to talk about? Oh, talking about 50 Shades. I'll be doing a review shortly for his e-liquid. Doing a review shortly for him. So that will be pretty cool. I'll have a couple of reviews up in a week or so. I got some stuff in that I really like. Got my Icon RDA in this last week. Got my Icon RDA in from Mike Vapes and Vandy Vapes. So excited about that. Really excited about that. I want to use that for a little bit, get to know it inside and out, and I'm going to do a review for that son of a bitch. That was a really nice RDA, and I fucking love it. But I think that's it. Scott Gottlieb, talked about him. New York, talked about next video, talked about upcoming reviews, talked about 50. Yeah, that's it. Boom. Done. Alright. I'm gonna get out of here. And if you like the video, comment, like, and subscribe, and all that good shit. And catch you guys in the next one.